Oh my gosh, Crappy, you're dancing. We've got Necrodancer, and we've got players dancing, getting ready to play a game for us. That's right, 4 players are going to be playing a game for the next hour. We only got 1 game tonight. My husband is on a call with friends, and I do want him to keep having fun. So let's go ahead and go over to the game reveal and find out what we've got for y'all. Crappy, take us over. Watch out, the Highlander sword is still here. That's okay. Well, you know what? I have a feeling no heads are going to be severed today, because instead, we've got somebody who definitely looks a lot softer than a sword. Well, at least square. Say hello to our dear friend, Cat-Related Pun. Cat-Related Pun, come on in. Yeah, cats are softer than swords. Fact. Okay? Most swords, most cats. I don't know, unless you're hard cat. If you're a bad cat, maybe you're a little bit harder than a sword. I don't know. Polk, thank you so much for resubscribing. Let's see if we can figure out where Cat-Related Pun is. Cat-Related Pun. Cat-Related Pun, where is your butt? Where are you today? We need you to give a game. Oh, cat, where is the cat gonna be? Pokitsune, thank you so much for resubscribing. Bony Skeleton Man, thank you for cheering 100 bits. Where's the cat? Where's the cat? Where's the cat? Where's the cat? I'm waiting for the cat. Where's the cat? Cat? Where's the cat? You know what? Oh my gosh. Well, I'm gonna give about 30 more seconds, and if we don't have a cat-related pun by that time, then I will reveal the game. And if I forget to reveal the game, then I don't know. That's okay. Here's the deal. I know video games, okay? Actually, let me go ahead and close my eyes. We're gonna go ahead and channel cats. When I look at the cat on the screen, what I see is a dog. What? I see a dog. In your future, cat has dog. Dog-related pun, why are you here? Why we need cat-related pun?
Hello.
Hello. Wait, dog-related pun, I don't get it.
Yeah, yours surely.
Okay, this intro has gone well. I started trying to do a psychic connection to the cat, and I got a dog, and then I got you. What game are we giving out here?
Okay, so I couldn't decide what game I wanted to hand out today, so I gave the players choices of emojis.
Okay.
So a dog, a square, money, and muscles. Of course, everyone went with the dog, so today we have a game with a dog. Beethoven for Game Boy.
Yeah, Beethoven! Oh my gosh, high-tech expressions. Look at these dogs. They are not expressing anything. Yeah, they look rather depressed, I gotta be honest. But what can you say? You have this many puppies, you might be a little depressed for a bit. Yeah, so
Indeed.
I actually feel like I might have chosen the square, because why would you have a square? What's the point of that? Like, what is going on here, you know? But maybe that's not for me to ask. Maybe that's just, like, I don't know. With that said, the players are going to have 1 hour to try to make as much progress as they can. Whoever does manage to do that will take the victory. Whoever doesn't will, well, they'll come in last. It's not the biggest problem in the world, but definitely the players will be trying not to get eliminated today. Now, with that said, what do we have going on? What is life today? Oh my gosh. Yeah.
What is life today?
What? That's like the vaguest question I could have asked. Yeah, how have you been? Anything going on?
Yeah, just been, usual life stuff. did apply for a job recently. Probably didn't get it, but oh well. That's what happens.
Applying is what matters. Yeah.
Indeed.
No, I'm proud of you. Good, good. Is it a cool type of job? Is it nifty?
Oh yeah, it would have been a cool job. I mean, we'll see what happens.
It may be a cool job. We'll find out. But it's only cool if they hire you, okay? If they don't hire you, then that means it's a dumb job. And they're dumb, and that's how we roll around here, okay? We defend our own.
Indeed.
Yeah. Now, what's exciting, I did recently sign with the Escape Room group. I'm going to be going to tons of conventions this year. I've just been looking at the schedule that I'm going to be having, and yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot. So, I did go to FWA this last weekend, Furry Week in Atlanta, in order to help with the fastest furs, and I ran Xena, and that run went pretty dang well, actually. I was thinking about the time on it, and, I always say anything underestimate is good, but it was it was just a little bit over 40 minutes, which my fastest RTA is 37:06. And
pretty good.
Yeah, 40 minutes is not bad at all. I've been really working to try to get that run good, and I had a lot of fun. Yeah, not only that, but everybody there, pretty dang fantastic. I got to meet a few people who are actually in Kusogrand8 while I was out there.
Oh.
I always say, please come talk to me. I want to meet you. I want to meet the people who volunteered to suffer at our hands. Speaking of suffering, everybody, we've got this. Beethoven's face. Okay, I'm telling you. This is a dog that has seen things. Let me get this audio up, okay? We gotta hear whatever this is. Okay. Yeah, what has Beethoven seen? Probably.
It's probably more what Beethoven's heard.
What?
Than what he's seen. It's probably more what Beethoven's heard than what he's seen.
A lot of barking. I gotta be honest. Okay, let's see what this music is. Okay. Yeah. I can believe this is high-tech expressions. Good. And as Chad is saying, Beethoven does not want to be in this game. I like the owl over Beethoven's face on the bottom right. At first I thought that was some weird demented face, but no, it's an owl. It's a good owl. Well,
it was a good owl.
We have Darkness, Meta Knight 3000, Milky Shake, NZ, and This'll Do Workshop racing today. If you would like, everybody in chat, feel free to use your channel points in order to bet. The channel points are not used for a whole lot of other stuff, but they are used to bet on who's going to win. Now let me go ahead and check to see if the runners are ready, because I certainly am. And yeah, as a reminder, these are blind races. The players do not know these games. And because of that, we will possibly see a lot of puppy death. But, what else is new in this channel? Well, are you ready, dog-related pun?
Indeed.
In that case, what would be some good emotes for chat to spam?
Dogs. Rivets.
Yeah.
Whatever. Wine glasses.
Dog, rivets, puppies, wine glasses. Okay, a lot of stuff. Anything that it has a very derpy face would also be welcome. Before we get started, thank you 3 Hands for resubscribing, and thank you Boney Skellyman for the bits. I love Skellymans, okay? They're my favorite. Spam those emotes because we are doing the countdown right now. Best of luck to the players, and as soon as I see movement in the stage, I will start our timer. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm glad. I don't know this version of Beethoven. reading the introduction, often a good idea. Of course, this may be an unskippable one, but that is just how life goes sometimes. It does give you information on how to get rid of the rivets, though.
So the rivets, they are very finicky. Like, your position needs to be very precise.
Oh yeah, I played a little bit of this. That's right. Yeah, never mind, chat. I've played this. Go home, everybody. We're done. Nah. But yeah, I believe that I tried to test this out a little bit just because, you know, we always have everybody, or we have all the players test out, all the GMs. What am I talking about? We have the GMs test out the games, usually having other GMs in order to see how well they go. Now, with that said, you do have some different tracking criteria for the players today, right?
Yeah, so this game is kind of short. Not like, 5 minutes or whatever, but like short enough that we could conceivably see completions in half an hour or so. So what I've done is, if you do finish the game, then you need to play it again with stricter requirements. So first playthrough, just play the game as normal. Second playthrough, do it deathless, and third playthrough, do it hitless. So tracking for this is, first of all, how many playthroughs players have completed, then how many levels they've completed in the current playthrough, and then how full the mayhem meter is, which is you fill it to complete the level.
That's actually extremely handy. The mayhem meter is how much progress has been made, because I presume they're just trying to destroy this building, more or less.
More or less.
And hitting the rivets is key. There we go! Thistledew Workshop getting the first couple of rivets taken care of. You can't just stand against the wall and hope to hit a rivet. You gotta charge and jump, and it's not the best.
Yeah, the low down ones, you just... So, one thing about this game's controls, you probably know of, up to jump. In this game, it's up to push. So you press up while pressing left or right, and you do a little headbutt thing and push things.
Oh, yeah!
So, for the ground rivets, you just need to push them. For the ones that are higher up, you need to jump at them, and the height that you need to hit them is, like, very finicky. Oh, and, so you need to be careful when hitting rivets in the ceiling, as Meta Knight just found, because, if something falls down as a result of that, it can hit you, and it does deal damage.
Yeah, let me just say that, you know, I love seeing darkness die and go plummeting all the way to the bottom of the screen. I think darkness is probably consulting some of the information that you provided. Of course, oh my gosh, this is rough. Yep. There you go. That's all the humor I've got for you today, everybody. Go home. No, you are home. You're probably home watching this. I've got... Yeah, as it turns out, sometimes I do a stupid funny on purpose, huh? Stupid funny time. So I saw Thistledew Workshop actually do a shaking move, which in the Super Nintendo version, that actually kills all enemies on screen. What does it do in this version of the game?
It damages all enemies that get hit by it. And in order to do the shaking move, you need to walk through water.
Yeah, I see, like, the hoses around.
Yep. And then you get to use it once.
Yeah. Okay. Not necessarily the bit, No, it's fine. Like, either you just have to go around enemies, or you gotta get wet and then kill them. Although, can you... what are the controls in this? Like, we've got jump. Is there an attack button?
Yeah, the water shack.
That's it.
Attack.
Is the B button used for anything else, or is it just the water shake?
Just the water shack.
Okay, well, you know, high-tech entertainment. Oh, high-tech entertainment, not expressions. What am I talking about? Sorry, I got it so wrong. The fact that they opted to use up for headbutt instead of the attack button, which is not being used for anything else right now.
Yeah, it's certainly a decision.
Well, you know what else is a decision? The people who decided to come and ref for tonight. We've got some wonderful refs who are helping out, including Beethoven, Curry, Mouseshy taken to the pound. Oh no! Linkura! Redford is causing mayhem, and finally Nakarashi is covered in slobber. Redford is causing mayhem. Well, Redford is going to win then, if that's the case. All of them are helping to see how far the players have made it. And luckily, you can actually count the little bits of mayhem at the bottom and see pretty well. I believe it's 5 bits for the first container that Darkness has, that Meta Knight has as well. And then from there, they'll just be working on getting a little more mayhem.
Yeah.
So what is the story of this game? Why are we jumping around in a factory causing mayhem?
I'll be honest, I haven't actually seen the Beethoven movies. Well, I might have like years ago and just not remember them. But from what I know, you're rescuing puppies that have been impounded. As for how that relates to a construction site, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen the movies. I've seen Beethoven set. Oh my gosh. When I was a kid, like every movie that you watched about 5 times. That's just how life was when you were a kid. And let me just say that this is certainly one of those movies that I saw many, many times. I remember a camp. I remember mountains. I don't remember a factory. Like, at all. I know that Beethoven was a bad... Well, not a bad dog per se, but Beethoven caused problems, okay? Wait, I'm looking at the mayhem meter. There's like a full container for 5, and then for 3, and then for 3 more? What is this measurement system? Yeah. I don't like this mayhem.
I mean, it's apt it's causing mayhem, but I don't know if there's any reason for it, or if that's just how it is. But yeah, the mayhem sections are not of a fixed length. Well, they're of a fixed length, but they're not of a consistent length.
I see what they did here. They did mayhem with the mayhem meter. I hate it. How dare they? Oh, Novasol is actually saying the mayhem meter decreases if you're not at a point where it's completely full. It decreases over time.
I didn't actually know that.
Well, I didn't notice that when I was playing this. That's not necessarily saying anything. Oh my gosh, Milky Shake just trying to get this final rivet, but you can't from... There you go. Yeah, headbutt. You got the headbutt. Okay, shake a shake, shake a shake. Are you gonna shake a shake? You got water all over your bod. Huh? Can you kill the bug? Can you kill the bug with your shake a shake? Nope, you can die though. Actually, the bug might have been able to die from shaking the water off, but we didn't get to see it. Darkness, with that said, has the first 5 mayhem and then 3 groups of 3. This is looking good. Darkness might be able to get all of the mayhem needed to clear level 1. Now, how many levels are there?
Oh, there's like 6 or something.
Okay. While that's not a whole lot, that's not too surprising. The Super Nintendo version had 8 levels. Mind you, it was completely different from this game. like, that one actually kind of pretended to follow a little bit of the movie, whereas this just threw everything out. Like, here we are, we're basically playing Rampage. Except instead of being a giant monster, you're being a dog. Going around and headbutting stuff until it all falls apart. Do we get to see a scene of the entire skyscraper collapsing? Because if not, I'm upset.
We sadly don't.
Well, dang it. What's the point in this then? Why are we here? Why?
So it was on the thing at the start of the level, but the claw that Darkness is trying to get past, you need to do a water shake to it.
And there we go, Darkness down to the bottom with one tiny bit of mayhem left to collect. This'll is right there as well. We'll have to see. Unfortunately, one hit is enough. Whoa! Oh, the puppy! You know, that is so sad.
All games should have you falling through the ground as a death animation, to be honest.
Yeah. Now, one thing that the players are probably going to need to figure out is how to reliably hit the rivets. It does look like if you go and jump a little bit too early when you're trying to get the higher rivet on a wall, it's actually a little bit difficult. Jump a bit late, so you sort of slide a little bit up the wall. See, as Darkness is trying, hitting too high up there, and as soon as you do that, it just... like, it seems to work better if you're moving up rather than down. Yeah, let's see. Milkshake or Darkness. Who will get their next rivet first? Ah, there we go. See, Milkshake did the up the wall slide and managed to get it. Oh my gosh, all of the players have been having a hard time with these rivets, but at the same time, it's up to rivet, so it's understandable. There we go, Thistledew got a good rivet pop and manages to fill up the first container. Unfortunately, slipped on water. What happened? Why? Can you slip on the water?
You can't slip on the water, but Thistle got hit by the thing falling down.
Oh, yeah, that would do it.
The rivets above you, the material that's holding up will fall down, and it can damage you.
Yeah, those construction workers were throwing bags of cement. That is so much weight. You throw that on a dog, yeah, the dog's taking damage. That's just how it works. My gosh, Milkshake, you can do this. You can do it. I swear, okay? The game's bad, but it's not this bad. Okay, maybe it is this bad. Okay.
It's pretty bad.
The game is pretty bad. Never mind. The game's bad, everybody. Welcome to Kusogrand8. The game's bad. Who would have guessed?
I think they just need to pick up a bit more speed and get the higher right. Because I think they're not quite building up.
There we go. See, slide up the wall. Meta Knight falling all the way to the bottom, but still, as long as you don't get hit, you might be able to finish the level. Not too much mayhem left to cause. Now, this group, everybody here has 5 points, so based off of points, one person is going to be eliminated from this match, whoever comes in last. So the players do want to get to a point where they have the game mostly figured out. Oh no, Darkness got bopped by the beam. You know, those beams weigh hundreds of pounds.
I think Meta Knight's got this. I think this will be it.
That's it. Stay out of trouble, Beethoven. Oh, he looks so sad. Uh-oh. We're at the restaurant now. What are we doing at the restaurant? Beethoven, don't go to the restaurant. That's where people eat. You're gonna get in trouble.
So this level, difficulty spikes a little bit. Yeah, there are these chefs that are just really hard to get past without taking damage.
Okay. Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and decrease that, and let's see if we can hear a little bit of this other level's audio. Ooh.
The music does not get any better.
Oh, I like this. Okay, you just said the music doesn't get any better. This is better. Okay, this is bop. Although it feels like an Irish jig.
And it does. So, one of the things of pushing in this, I mentioned in the Remy, it takes a bit for the push to actually happen. Because you can push that bottle there, but you need to push it for a good couple of seconds, and the game does not give any indication that it's doing anything.
Okay.
So below the elevation that Meta Knight is on is a death pit.
I mean, obviously.
Obviously. So yeah, you might think, oh, okay, it was a pretty open. There might be something below there. There isn't. See if that catches out anyone else.
I'm gonna say this game really decided we're gonna lean into how much Beethoven drools everywhere. He just has a constant stream of drool all over, everywhere. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take forever for anybody to get this bucket to move, huh? Oh, no.
Need to do it for longer.
Longer? That was like 2 or 3 seconds. That's still not enough?
Not enough. I mentioned it in the README, and I mentioned the README because, yeah, you need to push things, and the game does not tell you. Like, you just look like you're walking into it for a good couple of seconds.
Yeah, okay, push an item. When holding left or right to move, you may need to push for like a couple of seconds before things happen. So you do have specifically a couple of seconds. And it's definitely a couple of seconds. Holy crap.
I probably should have put longer, but oh well.
What Meta Knight? I think Meta Knight just murdered somebody in the restaurant.
Yep, Meta Knight shook pepper at someone's face.
How? Okay, Meta Knight. Oh, you were pushing it. Nope. This is hilarious.
And you need to hold the push the whole time.
Oh, there we go. It shot his butt. Yeah. Oh, and somebody immediately threw food at Beethoven. Okay. With that said, Meta Knight now knows about how long it takes to push something over, which is way too long.
Yep.
Meta Knight, no, game over. No, you don't go in the. Oh my gosh.
I'm so glad that happened to somebody. Oh man, still a solid lead, but
oh yeah, there we go. Meta Knight going back to the construction site. Yeah, I have to say, I do like level 2's music better. By the way, this was published by High Tech Entertainment, but developed by Unexpected Development, which explains a lot. Okay, maybe it doesn't explain a lot, but they did RoboCop vs. Terminator on Game Boy, Shaq Fu. Which versions of Shaq Fu? Oh no. Oh no. Well, whatever it is, it's probably the Game Boy version. Ha! Yep, they did Game Boy Shaq Fu.
Something I'm not seeing a lot of players do that I would probably be doing a lot more of. Oh, okay, Milky just did it. If you're still on the first level and you die, because you go all the way back to the start, if you're running low on lives, you might as well just restart the game and get the full lives. So yeah, good to see players doing that.
Good, good, good. Yeah, Darkness right now is probably Yeah, it looks like Darkness was just clarifying something in chat. Every once in a while, it sometimes can be good to take a tiny bit of a mental break. In general, what I recommend for the first half of a match when it comes to Kusogrand8, especially the more punishing the game is, the more you're just trying to learn the basics for how the game works, how you're going to make progress. In a game made for babies, you're probably going to want to go full steam at the very beginning and try to make as much progress as possible. But for a game that looks like it was made for babies, but is kind of tricky, don't worry too much. We don't have a timer in this game. And because of that, you know, the players can lock in progress pretty well when they fill up a certain amount of mayhem. If you have that locked, feel free to go ahead and go a little bit slower until you start filling up your next segment of mayhem. Ooh, Darkness hit by the cement bag. I love that there's a welder just shooting sparks all over the place. Yeah, Beethoven does not have the appropriate safety equipment here. Come on, put a little helmet on Beethoven, why don't you? Come on, that'd be cute.
Come on. I'd love to see a little dog in a little helmet.
Yeah, now your cat-related pun as our GM. However, yep. And I know that literally during setup, the cat, your pet cat, crossed the keyboard and decided to write messages to our players, which is fantastic. How do you feel about dogs, though?
I like dogs.
Okay.
Like, if they are, you know, very loud and jumpy and big, then, you know, they could be a bit intimidating, but I don't know, I like dogs.
Yeah, I'd say that...
Yeah, cute and cuddly.
In general, in my opinion, like, the less drool a dog has, the better the dog. That's my opinion, okay? And I know Beethoven just drools all over the place, like nothing survives. There's just slobber, slobber, slobber. And I'm not sure how anybody can live like that. How could you let something live in your house that can measurably increase the humidity just based off of how much liquid comes out of its mouth? Like, oh my gosh, we should not be in a tropical climate. I live in the desert. Beethoven, what the crap?
Yeah, I mean, my pet cat can be a bit dribbly. Like, it's not usually too bad, but you know, when she's like gets really cuddly.
Yeah,
then, she can occasionally.
I would like. I need to get a pet sometime. Like, I've just been renting for so long. Everybody, if you help subscribe. If you help by subscribing or whatever, maybe one day I can get a house and let a dog drool all over it.
Can we get like 400,000 subscribers or something?
Oh, 400K. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Yeah,
400,000? That would be like $1 million a month. I don't need that. I need like probably half of that. I think to afford a house these days, right?
I mean, I don't know how house prices are in Utah, but in New Zealand,
they're stupid.
Oh boy,
are they pretty bad over there right now?
Yeah, COVID caused an asset boom, and yeah, houses they are extremely expensive right now.
Yeah, pretty much everything here got bought up by big companies in California, and everything's owned by people outside of Utah, and they raise the prices, and it's kind of garbage. Like, the housing market here is terrible, and it's all because of these housing companies just trying, like, they saw an opportunity, and they're trying to profit off of it. Moower, thank you for resubscribing. Very, very nice. Okay. Nova Solid Chat, by the way, is saying something about he didn't get the person. I don't know what that means. Who didn't get what? I didn't get any people. Do I need people? Are you talking about Meta Knight in chat? What are you talking about? Well, Darkness is on to the second level as well. Everybody will be getting pretty close. This'll do Workshop is there as well. However, Meta Knight's the only one who knows how to cause any mayhem, which means that Meta Knight has a significant knowledge advantage here.
So, what Nova Soul was talking about is the person there like carrying stuff. All you need to do to deal with them is spill the bucket that Meta Knight spilled on them, but they missed.
Oh no! What do you do after that? Is it just a mischance at mayhem? Go cause mayhem elsewhere?
I mean, it might respawn if you leave and come back, but I wouldn't trust it with this game being this game.
Yeah, I think I pretty much agree. Well, you know, we're listening to a fantastic jam right now, honestly. This is one of the musicians' earlier games. Their very first game that they did audio for was Spot the Cool Adventure, then a couple Spider-Man games. Actually, no, just one Spider-Man game. Then Winter Olympic Games.
Milky is so close to level 2.
And Beethoven. Yeah, Milky.
This is on level 2, and Milky just needs to use the water on the thing and not get hit by it. They are so close.
Oh my gosh. Just, no, Milky, you're there. Don't go back. I know the water doesn't seem like it's done anything up until this point because it really hasn't. But it kills the boss. Does the intro at the beginning show you how to kill the boss?
Yep, it does.
Oh, Meta Knight. Very nice. Yeah, and it looks like Darkness has actually gotten on the board and is likely in second place at the moment. Meta Knight in the lead, causing the most mayhem. But yeah, the person who did the audio for this, of course, they worked on other games like Shaq for Game Boy. Who didn't? But this person also did audio for the PGA Tour on Game Boy, the Getaway High Speed 2, Mysterious Island, A Race Against Time, and Hot Lava. Honestly, I don't see anything recognizable here, and this is worrying me a little bit. But they possibly contributed in some way to The Sims 2, so that's cool. Yeah, the main programmer for this ended up actually doing some programming for Halo 4. Some of the back-end stuff for Halo 4, and it looks like pipeline lead. And yeah, after talking to Justin, my husband, a little bit about his job, pipelines are really important, and it's extremely helpful to have somebody who actually knows how all of that works. So good job. Good job, David. This might not be the best game out there, but Halo 4 was a bop. People are saying the Halo 4 drool physics. Right, okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. Now, one of the people who worked on this, who has what looks like the biggest career, is Eric Chin, who ended up going on and doing a lot of character modeling for the Sims series. Sims 2, Sims 3, Sims 4, Sims 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could have just started with 1 and said all of them. Yeah. And honestly, that's one thing that I have, like, all the love in the world. The character designs. I think that the Sims have some pretty fantastic character designs. Pretty silly. So kudos to you. Yeah, the reason it looks like you have 90 games under your belt is because you have like 3 games or 4 games and then all of the DLCs. Okay, this will be Workshop. There's so much. There's so much. Okay, I'm never gonna buy your stupid little vampire bathtub, EA, okay? I don't need it. Do vampires need bathtubs? No. It's running water, okay? And running water kills them. Freaking crap. I think that's how vampires work. It's been a hot minute. I am a vampire.
I mean, if someone's placed the bathtub, then sure.
No, I just say I'm a vampire because I have chronic anemia. If I don't take iron pills, then I have low iron and I get sleepy. But that's okay, I have iron pills. I don't drink blood.
I kind of have the opposite problem, where I just have too much iron.
Ooh,
Don't know
does
why.
that, like, make you a hard man? I'm a hard man.
No, it's just something to be mindful of, because it could lead to stuff if it, gets too bad.
Oh, well, oh, yeah, for sure. Like, I'd make light of it, but at the same time, that's sort of light here, you gotta... I at least gotta be able to laugh at myself. I like being able to do that. Oh my gosh. I see one of these developers worked on a couple Mary-Kate and Ashley games. Very nice. Unreal and Unreal Tournament produced that for Windows. Very nice. Pets, Cats 2. Okay. Yeah, there's a very big difference between all of these. Oh no, this'll do is game over. Now, you did give instructions to go through and try to do a deathless run if they complete the game, which, considering there are no continues, that makes sense that that's the next step. I'm not sure if we're gonna get that far. This game is being brutal.
Yeah, I don't think we are as well, but it's one of those things where, like, you don't prep for it and all of a sudden someone finishes in like 10 minutes.
Oh yeah. It's always worth prepping. Yeah, the thing is, Darkness right now, playing the restaurant level, I don't think it's clicked for Darkness yet that you gotta do the mayhem. Okay, the mayhem is what matters. If you don't have mayhem, what are you here for, Beethoven? Oh, Darkness? Gonna throw pepper in the face? Yeah, pepper in the face.
Full Metal Knight, so close.
Just one sliver away from full mayhem. Oh, I hate being that close to full mayhem. Just 99% mayhem. Ugh. That's like I feel like if you're trying to be a creator of chaos and you only get to 99% mayhem, like, you need to go on a performance program, okay? We need pure mayhem. Okay, I'm writing you up. 99% ain't good enough. What is good enough, though, is this music. Thank you, John C. Luce. Didn't do anything that I really liked, and that is fine. You did this. I like this. Someone is credited as being the cousin? What? Okay, Charles Reed is credited in this game as cousin. Nobody else has the last name of Reed. Is this just somebody's cousin that they decide to put in the credits for no good reason? Also, why does it say moose prepared by Montgomery Kane? Where is there a moose in this game? Where's the moose?
I love it when, people shove stuff like that in credits.
Who the crap is Monty Kane? Huh? Okay, Monty Kane did some of the I Spy games. Oh my gosh, those were like, the books were some of the original hidden object books that I loved. Those books were so good. The games? I don't know.
They were games.
No, yeah, Windows. Designed for I Spy Spooky Mansion Deluxe. I do remember seeing some of the I Spy games come out. I never played them, but yeah, the books were great. I just love... Okay, this is the perfect way to spend like a Friday evening, just jamming out to Beethoven. Everybody, we do have one match tomorrow, and I'm probably gonna try to stream maybe one thing after that, but at the same time, I'm still recovering a little bit from the con, so If we only have one game tomorrow, deal with it, nerds. I can go send you to play Hades 2. Come on, I know y'all are playing that. I know that because I'm also playing that. It's so good.
It is good.
Yeah, let's just say that I'm not good at it. I have lost many, many times.
I can pretty consistently get to what I think is the last boss, but just get wrecked every time I get there.
Yeah, I gotcha. And considering that it's early access, you know, who knows what's going to happen later. I have not made it anywhere near what I would call a final boss, and now I'm actually confused because I don't know who the final... I don't know where the final boss is going to be. I don't know. Because branching paths. Okay, you throw branching paths into a roguelike, and suddenly you got me questioning stuff. But that's okay. I'm not going to say any more. Branching path. Branches. Like trees. Y'all like trees, huh? Yeah? It's like that.
I really hope Milky figures out the clamp thing and needing to get a wet just so they get past this level. And also because they're an actual friend of mine, and they'll probably murder me after this.
Oh, no! No, we don't want murder? Oh my gosh. Okay, everybody, let's hope that Milky makes progress and doesn't murder dog-related pun.
There's a rivet there. Get the rivet! I think they've seen the rivet there, because if they get that, that's enough.
Yeah, that, to the right, Milky! Yeah, you see it! Yes, no, to the right! It's up there! I'm crying for the dog. Oh, yes, Milky! You got it, full mayhem. Stay out of trouble, Beethoven. Yeah, now, there is a whole issue with the dog pound in the movie, Beethoven Second. Essentially, the dog catchers are evil. They just want to be... I don't know, they're so generic evil. Let me see if I can find the plot. Because all I remember is they're evil. And Beethoven ruined some party at a cabin or something. I don't know. Okay.
And Meta Knight's on level 3.
Yes, get mayhem by... Push the bottles. Okay, so here's the plot. So the family is adjusted to living each other, and then Beethoven sneaks out and meets a female Saint Bernard Missy. So what the crap? Okay, so Missy is owned by Brillo. However, Brillo's soon-to-be ex-wife Regina arrives with her new boyfriend. Yeah, arriving with your boyfriend if you're not divorced yet. Not cool. Okay, Floyd. And she takes Missy and then seeks $50,000 in the settlement as alimony. So she basically takes the dog as a $50,000 hostage. Well, that sucks. Okay, that's it. Regina, I'm gonna kick you in the face, okay? $50,000? No, how about no dollars and a kick to the face? Yeah, that's why Beethoven's here causing mayhem. $50,000 for a girlfriend, my gosh. Gonna make me tip bottles of wine over and cause all sorts of trouble. Oh, there we go, Darkness doing a good job. Meta Knight, meanwhile, in this... What is this place?
It's a supermarket. Okay, sorry, yeah.
I'm
mayhem,
scared.
there is a mayhem reduction, but it only starts in this level.
Uh-oh. Okay, the oranges bounce. And I don't like that. I also saw stuff going into some, like, disposal, but it looked like... those peppermint hard candies. I'm not completely sure. Okay, Meta Knight found some bottles. Time to push those bottles. Got to push them to the left. Or whatever, you can head up here too. This might have more stuff. Why is she mopping up here? What is she doing? Oh my gosh.
Oh, I love this game. So yeah, what Meta Knight needs to do is push push things off ledges, those boxes as well, just push things and just rack up points.
Yeah, I'm gonna recommend everybody, if you are working at a supermarket, in the ceiling is the worst place to mop, okay? Water's gonna drip through, first off. Get everybody wet down beneath. Second off, nobody cares. Yeah, what is this place in the supermarket that you see that comes out and gets shredded? Is that like a butcher, like making ground beef?
I don't think that's how it works. But
it's getting ground.
I mean, that's only one way to do it.
It's a really big meat shredder if that's the case. Okay, Meta Knight, you've got the water. Kill the mop lady. Yeah. Yeah, that very well could be the deli, and that's just the type of game this is, y'all. You never know. Okay. Now, so, blah, blah, blah. Looking at the plot of the movie, I'm taking the dog unless you pay me $50,000 alimony. Okay. That kind of sucks, but at the same time, in my opinion, as long as you're treating the dog well, I honestly don't care, you know? Don't let the dog be a part of, like, yeah, causing drama over it kind of sucks, but maybe she takes good care of Missy, you know? I don't know. How am I gonna judge her? Okay, so with Beethoven's help, Missy escapes from Regina and Floyd's condominium and they fall in love. Right. Okay. You mean they do the thing. Right. Meanwhile, Rice develops strong romantic feelings for her classmate, Taylor Devereaux, after he kisses her. Wait, you kissed her and then got feelings for her? Oh my gosh. This boy, he's grown up so fast. Let me tell you. Ted and Emily become aware of Beethoven constantly sneaking out of the house and follow him, where they discover that Beethoven and Missy had 4 puppies in the basement of Regina and Floyd's condominium building. Gus, the janitor, also finds them and informs Regina and Floyd. Regina then reclaims Missy and plans to get rid of the puppies, even if it means killing them. But Gus talks Regina out of it by pointing out that purebred puppies are worth a lot of money and suggests that she could sell them at a pet store and make a fortune. Honestly, thank you, Gus. Who the crap are you, Gus? Okay, there's so many characters in here. Gus? Oh, okay, Gus is the janitor. Janitor, good head on his shoulders. He knows... like, yeah, rather than killing puppies, take advantage of capitalism, right? I'll go ahead and endorse that. That's a better option. Capitalism. Okay. I mean, if it's puppy killing or capitalism, I know which one I'm taking, okay? Okay? Actually, ignore the ghost puppy points in Twitch chat, please. I know that we have ghost puppy points there. They have no relevance to Beethoven. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they do. I don't know. Okay.
Well, I guess we've learned where the ghost puppies come from now.
Some of them. So, after hearing Regina's plan to drown the puppies, Ted and Emily sneak them out of the building and take the puppies home. They keep the puppies in the basement so George will not see them. Realizing that Ted and Emily took the puppies, Regina plans revenge. Stay out of trouble, Beethoven. Oh no, Meta Knight, you're almost done, huh? The park? They're gophers?
There's a few more levels, but yeah, Meta Knight has a really solid lead now.
Okay, we have a child. Oh no, it's a barbecue! You just got burned, Beethoven! Okay.
So you're trying to grab meat from the barbecue without, you know, training yourself.
Gotcha. I saw...
So,
Ooh, very nice. Do you get mayhem if you walk on the grass?
don't believe so. Also, the rugby balls in this level are great. They do the initial bounce out and then they like bounce towards you.
Yeah. Okay. Meta Knight is at a ladder. Dogs can't climb ladders, silly. How do you deal with this? Ow! The nut hit you! Not the nut! I presume you gotta go back to the left. There's probably platforming up in the trees. I know my video games. Considering that there's actually vertical scroll on all of the levels here, and all of the levels have sort of been a vertical maze, I would assume that this wall is a wall just because it has a ladder and something that looks like it could be a door, but is probably an electrical meter. Yeah, you're not going to get up that. Novasol in chat is clarifying. Novasol is one of our other GMs. If y'all don't know, Novasol has done a lot of testing for people and a lot of helping out. Oh, is that the hole?
Yep, that's the hole.
Okay, I thought that was the grass. I mean, there's other grass, but I thought it was second grass, you know? It's stupid.
It's not a very clear sprite.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't have assumed that's a hole. Okay, Meta Knight, go in the hole. You've gone everywhere else. I know, you're scared. Whee! There's an elevator! Yes, Meta Knight got in the hole! Everybody, that is something to always celebrate, getting in the hole. You celebrate that in golf and other sports. Yep. Anyways, so now we've got a sewer level. Why is there always a sewer level? Why is there a sewer under the park?
Yeah,
I've got a lot of questions here.
Indeed.
Well, Darkness is currently in the dining level. Milky Shake still... Has Milky Shake beaten the first level?
Yes,
yeah.
They haven't done... Like, I'm fairly certain they're in last.
Yeah, what it looks like is that the current level that people have made it to, 3 people are tied on level 2, and it looks like Thistledew has made it up to 14 Mayhem, Darkness up to 16 Mayhem, but I have an empty spot for Milky Shake. Understandably, it sometimes is a lot of work to keep track. It's possible that, as Linker is saying, Milky Shake beat the first level but didn't get any mayhem in the restaurant. So Milky Shake is still in last here. So that would be Meta Knight, followed by Darkness, followed by Thistledew Workshop, and finally Milky Shake. Now, Thistledew could actually pass Darkness right here with 2 Mayhems.
Really close between second to last.
Or is that 14? I don't know. It's pretty close. Also, thank you so much, Rep, for putting 0 in all caps for how much mayhem has been caused by Milky Shake. I know, we need mayhem. Where's the mayhem? Okay, so in the story of the movie, obviously, the kids basically steal the puppies, take them into the basement, and raise them without their father's knowledge. Father discovers it and is like, oh my gosh, you guys are pulling this crap again because you did this in the first movie with Beethoven. And now you're doing it with Beethoven's puppies, okay? Just puppy smuggling. That's what y'all are. And they're like, yeah, we are. And he's like, fine, whatever. I guess I actually like dogs, even though I pretend like I don't, because welcome to my life. Yeah, so the Newtons are offered a free stay in a lakefront house in the mountains owned by one of George's business associates. Who the crap? Oh, so George is the father lead, the main protagonist dude, besides Beethoven, you know. There, Taylor invites Rice to a party with friends where she is exposed to teenage drinking and sexual harassment. And those are bad. Beethoven destroys the house's patio deck, saving her from potential danger. Oh my gosh. Beethoven literally destroyed a patio to save the girl. I love it. Yes, it's mayhem, but this is like chaotic good. That's what the doggy is.
Chaotic good mayhem, yes.
Chaotic good mayhem. That's Beethoven for you. Good. Gotta stop that teenage drinking, you know? Okay. Regina and Floyd are staying in a location unknown to Brillo near the Newtons' vacation house. The Newtons go to a county fair with the dogs, and Rice, Ted, and Emily persuade George to enter a burger eating contest with Beethoven, which they win. That's right. Beethoven ate a lot of hamburgers. Yeah, as it turns out, a dog versus a human.
Oh, well.
I feel like entering your dog into a burger eating contest shouldn't be allowed. That should be against the rules, but I don't know. Who's running this county fair, huh? Yeah, whatever. Crappy county fair. Oh, never mind. I actually think that burger eating contest had one person, one dog for everybody competing. Okay. So, Regina and Floyd are there, but they leave Missy in their car. That's where it gets hot. Don't do that. Don't leave the doggy in there. No, Missy escapes from the car, yes, with Beethoven's help, while Regina snatches the puppy's leashes from Ted and Emily after Floyd informs Regina that there are way too many names in this Wikipedia article. Oh my freaking crap. Floyd informs Regina that Beethoven and Missy ran into the mountains. They follow them, and the Newtons follow and catch up. After a confrontation between George and Floyd, the latter threatens to drop the puppies in the river below and pokes George in the stomach with a large stick. I just love it. I'm gonna drown the puppies, poke, poke. What the crap? Okay. So there we go. The large stick has me rolling over Beethoven. Yeah, okay. Beethoven charges into the stick and rams it into Floyd's groin as retaliation, or because he's a dog, causing him to lose his balance. Regina grabs Floyd's hand and they both fall off the cliff. Beethoven murders 2 people. They land in a pool of mud and are swept away by the river. Still probably dead, but that's fine.
Still probably dead.
Okay, 5 months later, Brillo. Who the crap is Brillo again? Is this the janitor? No, that's Gus. Who's Brillo?
I am completely lost.
No. Oh, Brillo is Missy's OG owner, who was going to have her after the divorce. Yeah, I know Justin's like, Brillo's not the janitor. Yeah, Brillo's not the janitor. Gus is the janitor. Brillo is the guy getting the divorce. Okay. Hey, Milky Shake has some mayhem. This is good. All you need is a little knowledge to make a lot of progress. Yeah, the thing is, with only 1 extra life, it's going to be a little bit difficult for Milky Shake to do this, but there's a possibility.
Also, like, the big mayhem gains in this level are from pushing things, and they haven't figured that one out yet.
Well,
so
yeah, so this is Milky Shake's last life. This is probably their last chance, unless they remember how to beat the first level quickly, which it doesn't take too long to do. Honestly, there is still a chance, even if Milky Shake gets a game over. It's just going to be a lot harder, and considering the amount of knowledge that you have to gain in order to actually make progress in this level, it's hard.
Yeah,
Milky Shake's going to backtrack in order to get Pepper. I understand the logic here.
Yeah, I mean, at this stage of the match, I'd probably just be pushing ahead, seeing what I can find, and seeing if there's anything else I can interact with, because you just want the number to go up at this point.
Yeah.
I do understand the logic. It is just the wrong move in this case.
Unfortunately, but that's just sometimes how the cookie crumbles. So yeah, the big thing at the very end of the movie, Brillo, the guy getting the divorce, supposedly the judge gave him full custody of the dogs, which is good because his wife got murdered by Beethoven. And so, what are you gonna do? Give the dogs to a corpse? No. That's not how it goes, okay? So, the puppies, now adults, run downstairs to see Missy. Great, that's the end. The puppies go down some stairs. Congratulations, puppies, you learned how to use those little legs of yours.
I mean, it's puppies walking down some stairs, what else do you need?
I mean, they're fully grown, though. So it's like puppies, but not, you know? It's like disappointing puppies. It's like, you promised me puppies. These aren't puppies. And it's like, well, they're still in puppy stage. And it's like, that's not fun. They're in like awkward, juvenile, dude, my paws are too big, you know? They're in that awkward stage running down the stairs. I mean, that's funny to watch. I like seeing puppies like that run down the stairs.
Still kinda cute.
Yeah, I guess cute's fine. Yeah. Can you sprinkle pepper in every person's face, or is it just specific
Just the ones
people?
eating.
Just the ones eating? Obviously, you can only put pepper in the faces of the people eating food. My gosh. The logic in video games never gonna fail. Yeah, I'm glad that you were very prepared for this match with like all of the contingencies. If somebody beats it, we're gonna make it long enough. As it turns out, this game's actually kind of hard.
I learned from Cyber Shinobi.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
yeah. It's better to be over-prepared than under-prepared. I fully agree.
I figured that game was going to be hard enough that it wasn't going to be completed too quickly, and then Okami just destroys enough now. So,
yeah,
like, well, there were 3 completions. 3 of them were like in the 15-minute mark, so it wasn't too bad.
Oh, that's not bad at all. I say like any game, if there's a completion after the 45-minute mark, that's usually fine. And yeah, we haven't had any completion. We're not going to see any completion. And I think most people are getting to the point where they cannot make much progress. The big question is if Milky Shake can manage to get to stage 2 fast enough to actually make any tangible progress, and I'm not sure. Darkness, though.
I think the only places that position could change is Darkness could get to level 3.
Yeah, that
Otherwise,
technically
their
wouldn't
positions are
change the
pretty safe.
position. I believe that they're tied with Thistledew Workshop, but had that about 10 minutes earlier, and because of that, it's, you know, Darkness is still in second place. Darkness will not be moving. Realistically, I don't foresee anybody moving places at this point. It's just,
Yeah. Okay.
it's one of those matches where it's pretty spelled out at this point, but I'll let it keep playing out because you never know if somebody can perform some weird miracle. I mean, I've seen a game before where somebody did a zip and managed to kill a boss all in a period of 5 seconds. I'd never seen that before, despite literally speedrunning the game. And I was like...
I love it when stuff like that happens, even though it's probably a nightmare from a GMing riffing perspective.
I've never been able to recreate it either. Like, I've tried. It was, like, honestly, Deus Ex Machina right there. God literally by machine, the machine being called the emulator because something happened. And it shouldn't
it could always
have
be sun
happened.
radiation, like what apparently happened with that one Mario 64 thing.
Interesting that elevators, if they get close to the top and you're still on them, the elevator just stops for you. It doesn't smush you. That's nice. Very safety elevators. I enjoy that. Oh, yeah, the Mario 64 solar thingy. Yeah, let's just say that
I
the
don't
guy...
believe that actually happened, but...
No, I don't think it did. Why? Because the guy is known for tilting his carts. Yeah, and this was around the time that he had done streams with his cart tilted. So are you going to trust a 1 in a billion thing, or that he probably tilted his cart? Probably the thing that he's been doing. Yeah.
Probably the thing he's been doing, yes.
Well, that's okay. Stay out of trouble, Beethoven. That is time, everybody. Go ahead and give it up for all of our players. Time. As it turns out, it appears that our winner, really far ahead of everybody else, is Meta Knight 3000. That is precisely who I would have voted on or used my points for in this match. I've seen many Meta Knight matches, and he always does pretty dang fantastic. Congratulations, Meta Knight, for taking the victory. In second place, we have Darkness 0. Third place, Thistledew Workshop, and unfortunately eliminated is your friend, Dog-Related Pun. No, Milky Shake is out, but it's also Freedom. Always celebrate. If you if you get eliminated from Kusogrand8, it's freedom. You don't have to play our bad games anymore until the next time you come and join. If you want, you don't have to either. It's not required. But, you know, we like to issue freedom to pretty much everybody else. Now, I do like that there is discussion going on over in the chat about the different peppers. Where's all the pepper? Where's all the pepper that I can throw in people's faces? And it's like, I don't know. Apparently, Zed, or one of our players, found only 2 of them. One of our players only found 1. Nighty is saying, I felt like I was playing the game wrong the whole time. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Is that the general feeling? I mean, everything feels pretty slippery in this game. Like, for real. Yeah, I'm just checking right now to see if Nighty wants to come and chat. Yeah, it's completely fine if they're not able to. I saw that you asked as well, cat-related pun, but oh, Nighty doesn't have a mic, so that is completely fine. Yeah, in that case, we'll just pretend that Nighty is talking. Hello there, Nighty. Why, hello there. Hey, what did you think of Beethoven? Beethoven. The emphasis is on the first syllable, right? Yeah, it's on the first syllable. Okay, well, good. There we have it, everybody. Beethoven is pronounced with the emphasis on the first syllable. That was a great interview. Cat-related pun. How do you feel that the match went?
I think people struggled more than I expected, but that's all good. This game is it seems like the kind of thing where you can either get what it is and pretty quickly, or you can just not gel with it at all. And I think most of our players didn't really gel with it.
I actually think that is usually a good sign. Even if you're eliminated, if you're relatively close to other players, that means that you did comparably, you know?
Yeah.
And honestly, it was pretty consistent, the amount of difficulty that players ran into with this game. Yeah, Meta Knight was a little bit of the person who took the lead pretty significantly, and that was really neat to see. I had a blast tonight, though. This was a lot of fun. So, cat-related pun, do you have anything to say before we take off for the night? Because this is going to be the only game that we have today.
Well, Thistle did say that we're finally given them a game that they truly passionately despise. So I'll take that as a moral victory today.
Yes, you got the moral victory! A game that people despise. And honestly, I would say the Super Nintendo game is better. And is actually kind of fun. And the speedrun is ridiculous. Anybody wanting to learn a silly little platformer speedrun, Super Nintendo, high recommendation. Now, we're going to go ahead and raid somebody. When I was at FWA, I hosted a blind race. There was one person from the charity, one person from the convention, and then 2 people who were attending and helping out with the Fastest Furs crew, and we're going to raid one of them, specifically Canadian Dragon. What was the message that we had, like, when you beat a level?
What was it? I don't remember right now.
This is for mature audiences, everybody. Something, don't make a mess. Was that it?
Stay out of trouble, Beethoven.
Stay out of... Okay, let's do stay out of trouble, Canadian Dragon. Okay, that is who we are gonna raid. They're playing Dishwashing Simulator. Honestly, it looks more like a horror game. I don't know what this is, so... Actually, yeah, Dishwashing Simulator, and they just put down a bear trap? I'm scared. Okay, everybody, go enjoy washing some dishes. I will see you all tomorrow for another round of Kusogrand8. Take care, friends.
Yeah.
Bye.